How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And today I have a Deluge tutorial for you guys. We're going to get into the basics of how to use it and how to use it safely, most importantly using a VPN, so stick around for that. Now, on the deluge-torrent.org, we're going to hit download now, and it's going to bring us to this screen right here. Pick whatever platform you're on. I'm on Windows, and don't get confused by this. Just go to the latest version, which is in 2017. Interestingly enough, I thought it would be a little bit more kind of recent than that, but hey, I guess yeah, that's the most recent one. So once you hit download and install, it's gonna look a little something like this. So it's pretty simple. You're gonna use, depending on the torrents you're looking for, you're gonna get different torrents from different torrenting websites depending on what kind of files you're looking for. I am going to be using a public domain torrent right here. This is Flash Gordon. It's a very old show. It's as old as time. It's copyright free, nothing illegal we're doing here. Again, if you're torrenting different files, please make sure that you're doing everything legally depending on your local laws, and make sure that nothing you're downloading is copyrighted. Make sure that everything is within the legal parameters, for lack of a better word. So I'm gonna hit open with. Obviously, when you download something, you're going to get this file. You're going to get a file depending on what default client you have here. My default is BitTorrent, so it's going to look like a BitTorrent URI. So I'm going to open with and hit Deluge. Open it using Deluge, and it's going to give me this link. Now here, I could select where I want to download it. You could just pick your download location and just hit add, and there you have it. It'll be downloading. Now let's say you want to change it later. You could just go to file, you're gonna go to edit preferences, and you can change it to another location, and yeah, that'll be it really. So if you want to change it later in case you don't like the previous location, and here you can kind of queue your torrent down or up, depending, like if you have more than one torrent and you want to prioritize one over the other, you can add or minus, and you could just pause, resume, and the usual options when it comes to downloading torrents. So all you're going to use really is picking a location, picking the priority here, arranging the priorities, and pausing and resuming. So I'm going to remove this torrent along with the data. Why? Because I want to make sure that I'm doing everything safely without any risk. I want to make sure that everything is encrypted. And the way you do that is by using a VPN. Now, I'll link some VPNs. I'll give you guys a few links in the description down below in case you're interested in ExpressVPN. We're using ExpressVPN, but I'll link to other VPNs later, such as NordVPN and Surfshark. So if you're interested in those VPNs as well, I'll be linking some links in the description down below. Hopefully you can make use of these offers. So I'm going to be using ExpressVPN as an example because it's my personal preference. I'm going to minimize Deluge real quick, bring this over here. So why you want to use a VPN, obviously, is to protect your data and keep yourself from prying eyes. Now, once you download your VPN, you want to make sure, whether you're using Express, Nord, or Surfshark, you want to make sure that you have a few things checked. First of all, you want to check for your kill switch. And right here, under the network lock, we have stop internet traffic if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly. And what that means is that you are going to lose internet access if your VPN connection is disconnected. So how is that useful? Let's say you're downloading some kind of file and you're not sure if it's legal or illegal or whatever it is you're trying to download. So you're downloading that file and you have some anti-torrenting laws, for example, in your own country, or for whatever reason you're trying to hide that activity or just keep yourself protected in general. It's not just for torrenting. A VPN is not just used for torrenting to protect yourself when you're downloading. It's just, let's say you're making transactions over the internet and you don't want your credit card to be compromised in any way. Generally you're protecting all of your online traffic and browsing data. So what this is going to do is that when you're connected to the VPN, you're using the encrypted servers of the VPN provider. service provider of the VPN. So when you disconnect from the VPN, you will revert back to your internet service provider's servers, which are monitored. So the network lock or the kill switch is going to make sure that if you lose connection to the VPN, you won't revert back to the servers. You will disconnect from the internet. So as far as your ISP is concerned, you're offline. And that's going to be very important to keep your data secure. So next up, you want to take a look at your protocols. Now, you can go with automatic, that works. You can go with the WireGuard, the very recent WireGuard and very reliable protocol, WireGuard-based protocol Lightway, NordLynx in NordVPN, and just WireGuard and Surfshark. Now, these are pretty recent protocols, and they're very reliable and very fast. But as far as security, they may be secure. It's just that we don't have evidence that they're secure. So we're going to be waiting for 2021's reports, hopefully auditing the WireGuard protocols, making sure that they are as safe as they claim to be. However, OpenVPN UDP has been audited multiple times, and it is truly the best combination of speed and security. So yeah, this is the trusted VPN. This is the trusted protocol as far as security goes. So yeah, we're going to go with OpenVPN, and until we have proof that Lightway is more secure or just as secure, I'll be using OpenVPN. But as far as streaming, or if you're using mobile devices because you use less battery, you can use Lightway. And yeah, for streaming, it's absolutely the best. Yeah, definitely. So for OpenVPN TCP, forget about it. It's very bad in terms of download speed. ICAF2 is quick, but only works on a handful of servers, so not very reliable. And L2TP has really bad security, so forget about it. And off to the advanced section here, and this is kind of an ExpressVPN exclusive. ExpressVPN will give you an option to only use ExpressVPN DNS servers while connected. Now, whether you're torrenting or not, or whatever you're doing, I would recommend that you keep this checked right here, because it will make sure that you're only using ExpressVPN servers owned by physical servers. These are physical servers, so they're not rented servers or virtual servers. These are servers owned by ExpressVPN within the server buildings or premises of ExpressVPN, and these servers are only accessible to trusted ExpressVPN employees. So with that, you can rest assured that you will have utmost security and obviously better performance, because physical servers are always going to be better than virtual or rented ones. Physical servers are better in terms of performance, and they're better than rented ones in terms of security, because they will have full jurisdiction and full control over their own servers, rather than rented ones that are existing outside of their jurisdiction, for lack of a better word. So that'll be it for these options. So excuse me, you're gonna go with you're gonna make sure this is checked using OpenVPN, and your network lock is on, or kill switch, and you're gonna hit OK. Now you can use whatever server you want when it comes to ExpressVPN, because ExpressVPN lets you do whatever activity you want to do regardless. There are no specialty servers. You can use whatever server. What I like to do is use a speed test, and I tell this to everybody: just use the speed test and make sure that you're using the best server you have available. Now, the closer the distance, usually that's how it goes. The closer the distance, the better the connection, or the better the speed. While this rule is not really kind of set in stone, I mean, you could maybe find better connections in countries that are a bit farther away from you, but you know, generally speaking, the less distance, the better the connection. So yeah. You might notice that ExpressVPN may not be showing you your true speed, but it will show you the best server in terms of download speed and latency. So yeah, my speed is about double this much. So yeah, it just doesn't show you your correct speed, but it will show you the best server. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So usually I do get the best connections with Italy and France. So I'm just gonna go with France, because that's just the best option I have here. And as soon as we're connected, we're going to slide this over here, okay? And we're gonna bring up Deluge, move it over here, and show you guys that this does work. So now that I'm fully encrypted, I can be sure that there are no, so to say, prying eyes kind of monitoring me. What am I doing? What am I downloading, or what am I not downloading? You know, nobody can see. As far as my ISP is concerned, I'm in France. I have a completely different IP address, and I'm completely secured. generally, not just for torrenting, but all of my online data and everything that I'm doing online. So that's very important. And obviously the download speed will depend on your own connection speed and the amount of seeds and peers that are supporting this download. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're interested in ExpressVPN, Nord, or Surfshark, you'll find links in the description down below. Make sure to check those out and feel free to take advantage of those offers. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.